back. Today we're going to do maintenance on all 3 tanks all at once. The lights aren't on at the moment. They're coming on soon. Once they're on, we're going to be cleaning all the filters, cutting back some of the plants, and cleaning the glass, cut some of the plants back. And you'll see all this as I do all 3. And then we'll have a close-up on all 3 tanks on how they're getting on. Let's do this.
So what I'm doing first is I'm just topping up the big tank with some lukewarm water. I always use a jug. 2 or 3 usually does it. I have to do it every couple of days because of evaporation. The lights are off at the moment, so that ain't so bad. Now I'm cutting back some of the dead leaves because with the light on 12 hours a day, over the top of it I've got a spotlight. That's an outdoor spotlight, and that seemed to do the trick. Got that tip off our MD fish tanks when he first started. It really does work. Got some of the leaves that doesn't get any sun die off, so you have to just cut them back. And the ones what go around the light too much, you have to cut that back as well because the rest of them don't get any light. What I'm doing now is the big spider plant. I have to look underneath, and the older leaves what are dried out, they go brown and they hang down, so I have to cut them off or pull them off. So I'm just going around making sure that all the dead leaves are off on that as well. Sometimes that's due to water as well, but when you're at work you can't be everywhere at once. So what I'm doing now is the middle plant in between the 2 tanks. I'm just cutting the dead leaves off of the big peace lily. And then moving all the other bigger leaves round the light, because if it goes under and it's directly under the light, the leaves go brown, so you have to cut them off so it looks pretty. Sponge filter, and I'm just putting it back in. So I've just finished doing that, and I've also took out some of the floating plants because there's too many, and I can't put them in the other tanks because they've got too many in as well, so I'm going to have to take a few out on each tank. So I've just got my little net to get the duckweed out, because I'm trying to get all the duckweed out of the small tank. In the middle tank I'm starting to do it as well, because I don't like it anymore. I don't mind a little tiny bit of it, but I was overrun with it, so get a little bit at a time. Now I'm topping up the small tank with some water. And then cleaning the glass, because if I just use spit, it ain't no good. Or if I just use a normal rag with nothing, so I just use a little tiny piece of that, and that really comes up really nice. I've just seen some green on the glass, so I'll just get rid of some of that. Right, I'm just looking to see if there's any smudges on the glass, because I can't see very well. So that's looking good. So what I'm now going to do is I'm opening the big tank, and the peace lily, some of the smaller leaves, go into the water or go under the light, and they go really brown and yucky. So I just pulled all them out. Now I'm taking some of the floating plants out of the tank too, and getting rid of some of the duckweed, just pulling all the bad bits of the plants out. Okay, so I just cleaned the filter for the middle tank. So I'll put them back in, get them in position. Spray some glass cleaner on the middle tank. Give that a good clean. Just looking for the smudges again. Make sure that's nice and clean, because once you sit down, the chairs are behind me. You can see, when the light was on the tanks, you can see all the smudges where I haven't cleaned it properly. It's very annoying, so I have to do it again. So I have to sort of bend down and see if there is any smudges. I just get the scraper. We just got a foam at the back of it, which I stuck on, which is now a small filter. That's really hard to clean, this tank. I don't advise anybody to get tanks what bend round in like a semicircle shape. They're so hard to keep clean, you know, because they're bending round. I really don't advise it. Just get square tanks, it's so much easier. I'd never get one of these again, but because I got it, I'm going to keep it. But right, so to finish off, just got to top up the middle tank with a jug of water. I usually have to put 2 in the middle tank, 2 in the big tank, and 1 in the small tank every couple of days.
Time for close-ups. So we've done my big filter. It's all primed and going, and that's definitely working with one light bulb working. The other one blew up a couple of weeks back, but that's, all the algae is dying off, so that was definitely too bright. You can see on there it's all dying off. That was all furry before, but I think these plants aren't liking it, so we'll see what happens. They're probably going to wither and die, but never mind. We've got a couple of bits there what need trimming. I'll just leave that, let that wilt and die on its own, and then I'll go into the gravel. So everything's looking really good there. Had to cut all these back because lots of the leaves were all up at the top like this, and that side and that side weren't getting anything, weren't getting any light. So I had to cut some back so there's more light now. So hopefully this side will grow a bit more because it's a little bit lower. The spider plant was wilting, needed light. I had this light here before, and all of this was all bushing up. It was going all that was all over here. It looked really nice. And then I took the light and put it down. I put it down here, and the spider plant didn't like it, so I'll put that back there. And I've put another light onto the wall, so it's onto my garden. I've got lots of different plants. We'll see if that does alright there. I think it should be alright, everything looks okay. Moving on to the middle tank, sorry. The plants are growing. These two need cutting off later, and this leaf as well, so that's off colour, so we'll do that now. Right now that's all cut. Got a nice big leaf here, nice big one, so that's looking lots better now. So the light is a lot darker in here now, it looks more like a river. So the plants are all grown nicely, everything's looking good. Even the other female better's out, Bully is out of the way. Doesn't think she feel too good though, Bully. He's at the back at the moment. That gives this one a chance to come out for a little while. So that's looking pretty good. And the middle plant is looking good, as normal. Spider plants are doing well. Now we're at the small tank. All the little guppies, got loads of babies in there. You can't see them because of the back door. You might be able to see some, might. There, there's a few there, look. See them wiggling around. It's nearly time for feeding. Yeah, got all the duckweed out of this one. The floating plants. The plant is doing well around in there. Look, there's the root. The devil's ivy. That's now right at the back there. So I'll start putting it round here in a bit. So everything's looking okay. So that's just a nice quick update. That's how it's all looking. Yeah. See you on the next one.